that far, but he definitely was Luka tragic last night. Now we got to shift it.
Okay.
We shifting. We're going to some NFL talk here.
Oh,
It got it got the. I was gonna say it got the trap jumping. It got the chat jumping. Man, talk
basically
about
trapped.
man. Basically, I mean, because you never know what's gonna happen in the NFL chat, man. You never know who's gonna come through. Some battle raps. You might go to the wellness center. You might have to. Shave a bird. We don't know. We don't know, man. The Eagles Ravens is ugly in there. I'm waiting for a Cardinals fan to show up so Dave can get his jokes off, even though he done beat every team in the chat already
Yeah,
and beat us bad.
I don't care
Except
about those
us.
birds in the NFC
We beat
West.
them.
I don't
Joe,
care
y'all
about
did
no
not
birds.
beat them.
With the Cardinals? We did beat the Cardinals.
No, I'm
You
talking
ain't
about
beat
the
us.
49ers.
Oh,
I said Dave
you said,
team done beat almost
my
every
bad,
team in the
my
chat
bad.
and beat us bad, and you like, except us.
You need to be quiet. Sorry.
I don't care about no Cardinals. Forget them. And Joshua Dobbs. We just talk about some real quarterbacks, man. We ain't talking about no Joshua Dobbs, man. Even though he is a good quarterback, he put up numbers on the Cowboys. We talk about a quarterback that can put up numbers anywhere he go. Both of these quarterbacks can do it. Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson, I seen him throwing the football to a shopping cart one time and he was scoring touchdowns. I'm like, man, this is crazy. Patrick Mahomes, it looked like he throwing baseballs the way he throws touchdowns, but the schedules have not released yet. I don't know why they waiting. We know all the top games already. So y'all might as well just go ahead and tell us who's everybody playing, when they playing, so I can sit down and be like, here go that eight and whatever season from the Cowboys.
Come on. 12 or something season.
Oh yeah, we making the playoffs. We beating y'all. We beating the Eagles. We beating the Giants. But are the Baltimore Ravens going to beat the Chiefs when they have this Super Bowl rematch? It's a Thursday night game, September 5th at 8:20.
Why do y'all keep saying Super Bowl rematch and they did not play in the Super Bowl against each other?
It is a Super Bowl rematch.
No,
it's not.
AFC Championship
The
game.
reason why I say it's a Super Bowl rematch, all right, AFC Championship rematch. I say Super Bowl rematch because either team needed to win to get to the Super Bowl. My bad, Dave. I'm sorry y'all lost.
They like, hold on, bro. Wrong team.
You right. Oh my god, now you got Carl in the chats. All right, man. Let's get back to this. Take two. The Ravens play the Chiefs Thursday night, September 5th at 8:20 in Arrowhead, which is a AFC Championship rematch.
Hey, I'm Paulo Banqueros.
Is this too soon, or is it just right that they play on opening night? Would you like to see them play week 5, or would you like to see them play week 6? At the end of the day, we're going to figure it out on the show. And Dave, because I got it wrong, and you corrected me, you going to start off. And you beat the Ravens, too. No, they beat y'all.
No, they beat us terribly on Christmas.
That's when we started MVP.
They beat us terribly on Christmas. But I would have rather seen this maybe like week 6, week 7. Somewhere around the time when we know what the teams are. Now I'm not saying it's not gonna be a great matchup. It's first game, Lamar versus Patrick Mahomes. It's gonna be I think it's gonna be an exciting game. But I would rather have seen them when when the teams are, when we pretty much know who the teams are. Because we usually say like around, week 6 through 8 is when we pretty much know what the teams are, somewhere around that time. So I would have rather seen it during that time, but I still think it's going to be a really good game. Either way, I can't wait to see it. It's going to be exciting for it to be the first game of the year. We got the AFC Championship rematch. We got Lamar Jackson reigning MVP. We got Patrick Mahomes reigning Super Bowl MVP. It's just MVP against MVP. It's just, Super Bowl MVP and regular season MVP. So it's going to be I think it's going to be really exciting to see. You got Patrick Queen is no longer in Baltimore. You got the situation going on with Rashee Rice. Is he still going to be there? Because he got 2 cases that he got to deal with now. Then you got, they got a Xavier Worthy out of Texas. So they got Hollywood Brown with Patrick Mahomes now. So what's that gonna be like? Then you got Derrick Henry with Baltimore now. His first game going against the Chiefs. That's gonna be exciting to see. So I think it's gonna be a good game to see. I just think it would have been more. I think it would have been more. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I can't figure out the word. But more, not more excited, but more
Super Bowl-esque.
Yes, if it was more competitive worthy, if we saw it like week 6, 7, or 8, or 9, I think it would have been better during that time. But hey, I mean, I'm not mad at it at all. I still want to see the game. I'm still going to watch it, but I would have rather seen it during that time. But hey, I still think it's going to be an exciting game.
Joe?
I think it's perfect. I think right now, this is when they're healthy. Week 7, somebody could be hurt. I mean, I ain't trying to wish this, but we seen Lamar and he make it to week 9 plenty of times, right? But these teams are both healthy, and I think it puts more pressure on the loser early in the season. Because both of these teams obviously want to be the number 1 seed. They want to have home field advantage throughout the playoffs. And losing to one of the other will put them behind, like basically you could say 2 games. You know what I mean? Put them 2 games behind that other team that win early in the season. It creates more urgency of winning more games early in the season. So I think it's perfect. I like it where it's at. You know, I like where it's at. Like Carl said, they played week 2, 2022. I was, refused to lose out then. I remember I talked about that. And Lamar, it was a classic. Like he said, it was like 35, 32, something like that. It was a close game. And Lamar got that first down at the end of the game. But I think it's gonna be another classic. All eyes are watching. It's a more of a reason for your average football fan to watch this game. Everybody loves Lamar. Everybody loves, a lot of people love Patrick Mahomes. Everybody loves Travis Kelce. Everybody love what's our homegirl name? Taylor Swift.
Don't disrespect TK like that, man.
So it's gonna bring everybody out. So I think it's perfect. It puts a lot of pressure on a loser.
And week 1 games for me is usually the Giants, the Jets or something like that. So I really don't be caring about week 1 games. I kind of do like it when it, like I said, week 1 games for me is more like a division rival. So it's kind of one of those games where you're like expecting it. Kind of like last year where I was like, I wish we played the Eagles week 1 because all the trash kids was talking about how Dak and Hurts never played each other. Then you kind of look at what happened again with the Cowboys schedule. You got the 49ers, and we played them, I think, about week 5 or 6. I mean, outside of Trayvon getting hurt, both teams were fairly healthy. So I agree with you, Dave. I like the idea of it being about at least week 5, 6. So you kind of both teams figured out what it is. The kinks are kind of almost gone, and now we can really be ourselves. Versus week 1, where it's like we still trying to get some installs. The rookies don't really know which routes they're gonna run unless you're a vet. And then some people don't even take the personal grudge really the way they need to during week 1 because they just got here. Some people still playing with Mahomes on Madden. Like they don't understand that if you in Baltimore right now, I don't want to hear nothing about a Mahomes, McNuffin. They probably don't even like McNuggets out there right now at this point. So I'm with it.
Week 1, let's get it.
Yeah, like I said, I still think it's gonna be an exciting game. I just would have rather seen it later in the season. That's all.
Oh yeah, Lamar Jackson. And then if you're in the NFL chat, you already know it's gonna be exciting. Even if the game is not exciting, the chat gonna be exciting.
But think about it. With both of them, not really like you gotta go over last year's tape. You feel me? Both, and then on top of that, they both have a lot of time to prepare for each other. That's their first game in the season. So I think that's good. I think it's perfect. Because think about it, the loser is going to be put behind the 8 ball early. You know what I mean? They're gonna be last in the league. It's gonna be a meme. Right? The Ravens got the worst record in the league.
Yeah, but it doesn't. But week 1 never has much of an impact on later in the season.
That's what I'm saying, Dave. These 2 teams will be fighting for number 1 seed, right? If Baltimore beats the Chiefs, they are 2 games above the Chiefs already. Because if they finish with a tie record, Baltimore got the tiebreaker. So they are 2 games above them already. So it puts more pressure on the Chiefs to keep pace with Baltimore, vice versa. If Baltimore loses, now it puts more pressure on them to keep up with the Chiefs throughout the rest of the season. But the Chiefs got the Bengals week 2.
But then again, though, Joe, the Chiefs started off a little sluggish, and look where they ended up. So I think to them, they like.
But they number 3 seed. They ain't finished. They're only number 3 seed because they wanted they sorry division.
But what I'm saying is, to them, they don't care what seed they are at this point. They like just get us in the playoffs, and we're gonna show y'all what we can do.
That's true, but
they 8 ball ain't as big as Lamar's.
Nah, you right, but they rather have the playoffs go through Arrowhead. Trust me, they rather do that. Because Mahomes was upset. He apologized to the fans that they had to go to Baltimore. He actually apologized to the fans about that. So a lot of pressure.
Hey,
That's all I gotta say.
I know if Kev on here, you would have said a lot about having fans go to Baltimore, but that's Kev fight.
That's crazy. We got the biggest debate was this topic.